Yo, people, what you telling me? Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again for another footy talk, bruv. And bro, like the league kicks off today, season kicks off today. What you telling me, fam?
What you saying, bro? You get me? I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? What you saying, Rants? You good, yeah?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm looking forward to the first game of the season, bro. How are you?
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it as well. You know, I saw a funny video earlier. You know, I was trying to work out if it was you because I saw you begging Tottenham. Yeah, that's what you've got to now. You're begging Tottenham to be involved in whatever we've got going on this season, this open race that we've got going on this season. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about how Ruben walloped you, blood. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been yapping a lot.
Hey, bro, I'll be honest, yeah. If this is the energy you want from me, okay, cool. I'm listening. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, I'll be on the offensive for the whole show if that's what you want, bro. You know, if that's the energy you want from me, it's no problem. It's absolutely no problem.
Why have you got to bite, bro? Don't bite, bro.
I'm not biting, bro. You see me, yeah? You see me. As soon as a man takes 2 steps towards me, they get banged in the face. I'm not waiting for man to throw the first punch. So let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's talk, bro. Like, because what I'm right now.
Let's talk then. Yeah? Let's talk,
bro. Like I'm seeing a little bid right now. Apparently, Galatasaray to launch a 43 million bid for Bruno. Apparently, they're looking to offer him 18 million a year, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if you've seen the news as of yet. Have you seen that?
I hope we take the money.
Ooh.
Take it.
You've got a game in less than a week. You want the money, yeah?
Take the money, bro.
Why? Why do you want to take the money so late in the window, bro?
But I don't care, bro. I've seen preseason. Take the money. I'll be real. I've seen preseason. Take the money, bro.
So wait, hold on. Let's go back a little bit.
Played, he hasn't been in the team. As soon as he comes back in the team, man's football looks disjointed. Take the money.
Oh, so that's why Ten Hag, not Ten Hag, sorry. That's why I'm removed to you then because of Bruno.
No, that's not why. But he definitely helped them. Missed the penalty as well.
Yeah, he did. That's 2 penalties missed in a row, isn't it?
Yep.
Fucking hell, mate.
2 in a row.
Real talk though, you're saying take the money right now, bro.
Take the money right now, bro.
What would you do with it though? 43 million. Obviously, you're saving a lot on wages as well. Let's be fair. You would be saving a lot of money on wages, but with how you man are moving right now, because I'm seeing the proposed package is worth 42.8 million. Yeah, and it's 50 million in euros. So, what would you do with that type of money? Who would you replace him with, bro?
Oh, it don't matter. I'll be real. It don't matter. That's bro. I don't think people understand. Like, it don't matter. The way that we want to play football don't suit him, bro. Like, man would be better off anyone playing there than him, bro. Because man can't play on the half turn. Bro, he's so poor on the half turn, bro. And let's not get it twisted, yeah? Let's not get it twisted. I keep telling these Bruno stans because Bruno gets the GA and all these things, yeah? This brother, if a top club came in for this guy, he would have sold us down the river a long time ago, blood. This facade that man loves Man United so much, no, nobody good wants you. And it's always been that. You know them ones there. You know them man that say, oh, I don't cheat on my gal. You're ugly. Y'all are not trying to fuck you, bro. That's why you don't cheat on your gal. The options aren't there. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Man can't say you're faithful if you ain't got options, bro. That's the reality. If a top team came in for Bruno, he would have ducked us out a long time ago. He's staying because he only gets links with Saudi and Turkey. Those are the only links this bro ever gets, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to hear none of that. There's a reason why top teams don't want him. There's a reason why, yeah. Man had a shit World Cup, bro. And then he's come back and he's having a shit free season as well, bro. Like, he might be done, bro. He might be done, bro.
What you saying? We squeezed out the last bit of juice last season. Now it's time to move on.
But it's not even that, yeah. The way we was playing last season, when we're playing, you see when you're playing survival ball, when you're playing struggle ball, Bruno always thrives. When you're playing struggle ball. But as soon as man want to play progressive, expansive shit, you start seeing man's flat feet, can't turn. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't know how to do basic things. He's not a modern footballer, bro. Like, he's not. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a stat padder, bro. Like, man have to keep it 100. He broke the assist record last season. I was happy he broke the assist record, yeah, because I'm petty. I wanted him to break it because I knew Rice was probably getting player of the season. I thought, this guy's a scrub. He can't get it. Do you know what I mean? But, bro, Brother, bro, at least half of man's assists were fucking set pieces, bro. And Casemiro just winning near post headers and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not
that's what
even
it is now.
assists, bro. They weren't, bro. Like, Cass won man that fucking trophy almost single.
Bro, let's be real though. Let's be real, yeah. Listen, I get your frustration with Bruno.
He weren't good, bro. I'm telling you, them man there, dash that Brer, play a free in midfield, bun the number 10, dash away Bruno, go get me fucking Adam Wharton, and then go get me another young midfielder or something. Go fucking go get me Chema from fucking Stuttgart, yeah, and go get me Adam Wharton. Just get me a young midfielder and an Adam Wharton, bro, and we go for free in midfield and bun this number 10 thing, bro. Like, fuck it.
4-3-3 settings.
Huh?
Bro, listen, do you realistically, do you think Jimmy would go out here right now and go to Palace and try and get Wharton? Realistically,
I do.
You think he will do that?
I do, especially if you got the money.
But what's giving you that confidence at this stage of the window for him to do that?
I'll be real. We're signing at least 2 players. I know that. I don't know who the players are, but we're gonna sign them. Do you know what I'm saying? We are. I'm not worried about that. The problem with United fans is, yeah, them man, when there's no noise, they're complaining. And then when we get linked with man that they don't really want, their man are complaining. Like, bro, them man just want to complain, innit? I'm not on this complaining thing because everyone's got business to do in this window. Absolutely everyone. No one's happy with this window shutting right now. Nobody.
Nah. There's still few bits to do. This
is what I'm saying. I mean? There's a few bits to do for everyone. But the problem is, with Man United fans, they think that, oh, we should have got all of our business done before the season starts. Nobody does that.
When was your last time?
When was the last time Man United haven't had a fucking new signing to unveil at Old Trafford on the first day of the season or the first game of the season? We always do, bro. We always sign players after the season starts. Spurs have spent a bag of money and they're still not done. Do you know what I mean? They're looking at Gakpo. They're looking at Savinho. Chelsea are still looking at players, especially if Enzo leaves, even though I think Man City got to be smoking absolute crack here to sign that guy. Do you know what I'm saying? So
we've done most of our business though. That's the thing.
No, but you haven't though, because if Enzo or Neto leave, you're gonna have to replace them. So you haven't done the majority of your business.
Say that again.
If Enzo or Neto, or even they're saying that, what's his name, Gusto might. If any of them man leave, you have to replace them.
Nah, bro, Gusto's pretty much been replaced by Palestra, right? He's fighting for that position. Enzo, that's a different conversation. If Enzo goes, I hear you. Then we've got a task of replacing him, yeah. But right now, apparently, what the noise that's coming out of the club is that they've got replacements lined up. But in terms of our window, if you think about it, bro, we've replaced Delap already with Welbeck, right? We've brought in a little bit more experience with him and Henderson. Again, Henderson, I don't want to see on the pitch.
Henderson's the Santos replacement?
No.
So what is he then?
I'm saying off the pitch in terms of actually bringing.
So who did you replace Santos with then if it wasn't Henderson?
Santos right now technically hasn't been replaced. If you think about it, yeah, he hasn't.
Well, exactly. And then if you lose Enzo as well, that means 2 midfielders have gone out and Henderson's come in.
I believe that's what I'm saying. That's what I said to you. I said I feel like most of our business has been done because we've got our
most of everyone's business has been done, but it's not all done. That's the argument.
I feel like you man still need, a certain players in some important
we need 2 more players. We need 2 more players. We've brought in 2 midfielders and a second goalkeeper, and we need another 2 players.
Your thing's still under construction. I get what you're saying. Like, your thing's still under construction. What I'm saying is I feel like for the actual 11 Rants, for the 11, right, and for certain positions, we've actually brought in the replacements. Like Chavario's coming for Cuckoo, bro. You've got Palestra's coming already because Gusto might leave. Neto is given give or take right now because, bro, I'm seeing right now, yeah, they're putting like 100 million on the guy, bro, because they don't really want to lose him. They don't really want to sell Neto.
I hear it, but Don Neto, yeah, and Enzo are both starters for you. So if one of them leave, you have to replace them.
Of course, bro. But for me, realistically, I don't think Enzo's gonna leave personally, bro.
I don't think so. I don't
see Man City putting down that bread.
Stupid, but to buy that guy, but you just never know because Man City, I don't know, they're concussed right now.
They are concussed right now, bro. And we'll talk about Enzo more, yeah. But realistically, bro, right now, do I think Man City will come and give the 130, 140 right now, bro? I don't see it. And I don't see Chelsea negotiating on 120 million. That's gone up. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's gone up. Yeah. I said if United sign Welbeck and Henderson, don't be on mad smoke right now, bro. What you man need is completely different to what we need. Welbeck would have been a very good signing for you, man. But Henderson, not so much, because you had to rebuild your whole midfield. We didn't need to rebuild our whole midfield. We just needed a few tweaks, because obviously Santos has left, right? And Henderson, again, he is being brought in as a super nanny. That's what it is.
Yeah, as a mascot.
It's completely different.
I hear it.
It's completely different, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really compare the business that we've got to do with your business, because we've got different things that we need to be looking at. You know what I mean? But back to Bruno a little bit, Rants, yeah?
I would sell this guy expeditiously, bro. Listen, you see me, I try and be fair with my footballers, yeah? Like, I know their limitations. I know what they're good at. I know what they're not good at. I know all of these things, innit? So I don't sit here and expect elephants to fucking climb trees, innit? I don't do that. I know exactly what my players are. But let me tell you something about Manchester United. The best football we have played in pre-season has been without Bruno Fernandes, because football is about, more than anything now, is about profiles. This is what it's about. His profile here does not suit a footballing team. It does not, bro. Do you know what I mean? You see it for Portugal. You see it for Man United when we're trying to play ball, bro. He don't stand out in teams like this. Bruno thrives in chaos, bro. He thrives in chaos. When Man United are in basketball matches, this is when Bruno plays his best football, when he's dropping into pockets and dropping stuff over the defender's shoulder. This is when he thrives.
We understand, you know, why you don't like Bruno, bro.
That's why I will sell him, because Carrick wants to play football.
Yeah, but bro, I'm saying right now, for the benefit of your football club right now, right? Especially you, bro, listen, let's be real, bro. Everyone that's skeptical, a lot of United fans that are skeptical about Ineos, a lot of people that have been criticizing Ineos, they've got every right to be criticizing them. Yeah, I know that you were defending them when you didn't get Fernandes and that. You said, yo, yeah, Fernandes, I wanted him, but not for that price and that. And you feel like Santos and Tielemans are good signings. I get that, bro.
They are.
End of the day, they seem to be moving very slow right now for certain things that you man still need to be doing, bro.
Yeah, but you like, said example, seem to be, like, brother. Like, I don't care what.
Why do you
I don't
think,
care what it seems like, Don.
Let me finish, bro. Of course, come the end of the window, we might be sitting here saying, yo, we didn't know what was going on in the background. I get that, bro.
No, I'm saying that now.
As it stands right now, bro, we can only talk about what we're seeing. And what we're seeing right now is that the season starts. Your first game is on Saturday, bro. You know what I'm saying? Next time we speak, you would have played your first game already, bro. Right?
So what's your point?
You haven't got another you haven't got a Kone type midfielder into your midfield. You're still looking at Luke Shaw as your starting left back, bro. Yeah.
Brother, if we can't beat Hull with Luke Shaw at left back, then we should not be even having conversations about winning and doing anything.
I don't, bro, personally, yeah. Realistically, bro, I don't see Newcastle selling Hall right now, bro. I don't see it. And I don't see Man United.
I'll be
real,
don't see Man
United pay the bag
our
to him.
season does not hit on a Lewis Hall, blood. It doesn't. There's so many players. There's so many players under the sun, yeah, that if these guys pull the trigger and bring in the right guy, they can be the right guy. It doesn't need to be Lewis Hall, bro. People need to get away from names, bro. Just bring in the right people. I don't care what their names are, bro. It's just like, I see Arsenal man talking about Vinicius. You see that Zolis youth, yeah? He's good, bro. You see what he'll give you over 38 games? He'll give you way more, yeah, than a diva like Vinny, bro. Over 38 games, bro. That's what he'll give you.
That's what you're saying already?
Just from what I've seen of him, bro, because he's consistent, bro. He might not be, he's not a world beater, but he's consistent. Vinicius is everything.
He's a playmaker still. He's a playmaker. Can't lie.
He's a consistent player, bro. You see players that I know are going to give me a 7 out of 10, yeah, every single game. I'll pick them before I pick players that give you a 9, yeah, 1 week and 3-4 weeks in a row, bro.
I think it's too early to be calling him consistent.
It's not too early, bro. It's not too early, Don. Let me tell you why it's not too early, yeah? Because fundamentals. I keep telling you, man, about fundamentals. The best players in football, yeah, do the basic things consistently well. And that's the same with anything. When I look at inconsistent players, it's because their fundamentals let them down consistently. And Vinny's one of them. Fundamentals let him down. Ball bounce off man's foot, flying all over the place, trying to do rainbow flicks and bullshit like that. Bro, do the simple things. Control the ball, get your head up, pass it to your teammate. Would you
say that Sancho's fundamentals are spot on?
Very, very much so.
Yeah, and was he consistent?
Yeah, but it's an attitude thing with him. We know this. We know it's a personality thing. We know it's not a skill thing.
Bro, listen,
We know it's not a skill thing. We know it's a bro.
Right?
We know it's a mentality thing, Don. You know, we all know that.
So you think
bro, listen, I love his fundamentals as a player, but mentally, man's not there in it. We know that. So we don't. Come on now.
So you think Solis is there mentally? That's what you're saying,
brother. He's physical. He works hard. I watch this guy run his socks off, yeah, and that's just how he plays. That's his personality. He puts himself about, and he does the basic things very, 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 very well. That's it.
I think he's gonna give
you 5 step overs. He's not gonna give you all that. But you know what he'll do? He'll take his player down the outside. He'll get his head up. Oh, there's a red shirt. Pop it into his feet.
That's pass. Yeah. Exactly.
That's
the playmaking. Now, I agree. I think the playmaking, you know, is going to be one of the main things that we look at for him, right? But to say consistent, I'm not gonna call him like consistent right now. Do you get it? I'm not gonna do that, bro. I need to see it in practice. Yeah, in the Premier League.
I hear that. We're very different. I just need to see a player do certain things enough times to know, and he's one of them. Yeah, he's one of them. I can see it straight away, bro. Like he does the basic things really well, bro. Like that's a brother that you can rely on. That's it. That's managers need that.
He does, bro. But listen, yeah, when it comes to Bruno, bro, at this stage of the window, I don't see United sanctioning that deal, bro. As much as you want them,
I don't see them sanctioning it either. I just said if it was me, I'll sell him.
Yeah, because even when you talk about like replacements, yeah, bro, let's be honest. Carrick's probably still gonna go this 4-2-3-1. I doubt he changes the shape.
Nah, he's a 4-3-3 still. Carrick wants to play a 4-3-3. He does, bro. Like he's itching. I know
you think. Yeah, but bro, if you
was playing Shea Lacey, you know, floating in there, bro, and then he played Xerxes in there. Like he don't want to play. He wants technical guys in that half space. He don't really want to do this grenade ball, but he'll do it with Bruno.
You can have technical guys in that half space and play a 4-2-3-1. You don't need to play a 4-3-3.
Yeah, but bro, Carrick likes fluidity, bro. Like even when man looked at the game, the game against AC Milan,
4-2-3-1.
Bro, the amount of times Bruno was dropping into the pocket and trying to take the ball off Tielemans like right in front of him. Whereas when you look at Shea and you look at Xerxes, they're in the half space trying to turn and that. Bruno don't want to do that because he can't. You get what I'm saying? So man was just stepping on toes and that. Like it was ugly. It was just very ugly, bro. So I'm saying, this is my opinion. This is not what I think the club are going to do. I'm not saying that everyone else should have to think this, but I would fucking sell him, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's one of them ones where man's come off the back of a record-breaking season, so his value's up. He had a shit World Cup. Man's missed 2 penalties in a row in pre-season, and penalties are his bread and butter. That's his thing, you know?
Yeah.
And if you actually deep it, he's starting to miss them now.
He's starting to miss them, innit?
Bro, he's starting to miss them now. That's telling me that something ain't really working no more. Like, the reliability is not really that reliable no more. And you see when the reliability is going down, you get me? You know, like when man got the non-stick pan, all of a sudden shit sticking to the pan, bro. This is when you know it's nearly time to get a new pan, rude boy. You know them ones, the non-stick, bro. Man are now having to just, you get me? The omelette sticking to the pan, dash way. Next one. What you talking about? The reliability is not there no more. Dash it away, bro. I ain't got no time.
So what went wrong against Ruben, bro? Because Ruben took him.
Listen, bro. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. Man are just gonna keep it all the way straight up. Yeah. People understand it if you want to fucking understand it. One is pre-season. So when you're in a pre-season game, you don't adapt to the opposition. You just put your players out there. One thing about Ruben Amorim's systems, with the wing backs, we always did well against the bigger teams. He always did well against the bigger teams, even Sporting when they played Man City, because you create these 2v1s, innit? And most of the time, teams have to match you up to kind of deal with it. We didn't match them up because we didn't try to, because it's pre-season. And the space.
You think the mentality was off because it's pre-season?
It's got nothing to do with mentality, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. It's got nothing to do with mentality. Styles make fights, bro. The system, the extra man in midfield and the extra man out wide, the 2v1s that had Chakwueze and acres of space, in order to deal with that, usually you would make a system change. Carrick and them man decided not to make one because it's pre-season. He even said he didn't watch no tape on no opposition because it's pre-season. If we played them in season, we would have matched them up and we would have got them out of here. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that because I've seen Carrick and these men structurally changed systems in games to win us games already. So I know they can do that. So I'm not worried about all that.
So what you're saying is you're just allowing man to just not even change things that he can see are clearly not working because it's pre-season.
But pre-season's not for that, Don.
Of course it is, bro.
No, it's not, bro. Pre-season is not for that. Pre-season
look at a problem in pre-season and say, yeah, let's just
listen to what I'm saying. Don, listen to what I'm saying.
You just said you saw a problem and they want to change it because it's pre-season.
Don, listen to what I'm saying. Let me break it down for you, yeah? Like I want to say it slowly.
I understood what you said.
If you're trying to implement a new system as a manager, which we're trying to implement a different kind of structure. Why would you waste 90 minutes here doing something else that we're probably not going to do in season, bro? It doesn't make sense because every single game we play, we need to keep trying to drill the fundamentals that the manager's trying to get us to do. Pre-season is for fitness. Pre-season is for you to work on what you're trying to bring into the season, bro. There's no point us playing a 3-4-3 in that game because we're not going to play that fucking system in season, bro.
So what you're telling me, yeah, is that you're not prepared for coming up against a team that's got wing backs. Then that's what you're saying. No,
but we are prepared because when we had to move things around last season, we did it and we fucking won, bro.
Yeah, but I just feel like that mentality. That mentality.
You man play that mentality. And when we see you man in the season, just know, yeah, that them man are gonna make sure they do their research and we're gonna set up in a way to deal with whatever you have. That's fine. I just think situation like that. It's not going to be.
I just think that's a weak take to say, oh yeah, well, we allowed them to just,
Bro, I'll be real. I don't care how you feel about it. It's a fact.
Yeah, that's fine. That's my opinion because your response to say
it can be your opinion. So what are you telling me? Are you telling me that if Dortmund play Arsenal in a regular season, that they beat Arsenal? I'm betting.
Bro, I mean, there's many reasons why Arsenal haven't really had a great preseason.
No, there's not many reasons, bro. Listen. If Arsenal play Betis next week in the Champions League, they put 4 on their head.
Bro, I don't understand what you're asking me right now, bro. I'm not
asking you anything. I'm telling you, bro.
Bro,
I'm not asking you nothing. I'm telling you that it's pre-season.
I asked you what went wrong against Ruben. You basically,
brother, if you play fucking Malaysian All-Stars next week, in a real fucking competitive game, are you drawing with them or are you gonna pack them in?
Bro, did you see your lineup in that game?
Brother,
and did you see your lineup against Ruben? Don't deflect to me. Don't deflect to me. Because
bro, answer the question.
No. Don't ask me, bro.
Answer the question. Are you packing them in, yes or no?
You're deflected. We're not talking about Chelsea right now.
There's no deflections, bro. I told you, this ain't Frank Lampard's greatest hits.
You are deflected. It's not deflected because if you went and checked that Malaysian team, the team that we put out, bro, it's completely different to the team we played the game before. Because, bro, we're not the same. We battered Ruben. Yeah, Ruben got moved to, and the day after, everyone that didn't play, they started that game, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was completely different. But what I'm saying is, in that game, you lot had a very good
you battered AC Milan, but then you didn't beat them, man. So what happened?
We played a completely different team
because it's pre-season done.
Exactly, we played, bro. There is a reason here, though. We played a completely different team. You had a very good team out there.
Game the way we could have taken it because it's pre-season.
Nah, bro. I think that you're deflecting away from the fact that
Ruben not deflecting away from nothing, bro.
Yeah,
absolutely deflecting away from nothing. Pre-season is pre-season. No team's really been consistent in pre-season. We beat Atletico Madrid, bro, and then lost to Wrexham.
Hold on. You can't have it both ways though, because you've been getting real giddy over pre-season.
I'm not having it both ways, bro.
You are having it both ways though, because you've been getting real giddy over pre-season. Now you've lost. You're trying to say that it's only pre-season. That's what you're doing, bro.
Brother, it's only been pre-season, for me, for the whole fucking pre-season, bro. Don't try it.
You have been getting,
brother. Listen, Don.
You have been getting real giddy.
I'm gonna have to stop you there, because you're getting lost now. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm not getting lost, bro.
You see one thing about me, No. Nah, relax. Park the car, bro. Because man's under the influence. You can't drive. Park the car. Park the car. Pull over, bro. Pull over.
Rants is the best.
It's been only pre-season for me, all pre-season. You see me? Man ain't doing no match reactions, on my channel after pre-season games. You know why? Because it's pre-season. When you look in the title of all my videos, it says friendly. You know why? Because it's a friendly. Don't mean nothing. I've said for the most point, It's about performances. It ain't about results. I don't care about results.
Of course, I agree with that.
I don't care about it.
But
We didn't perform well against AC Milan, period. Performances. We performed well against PSG, didn't beat them.
No, yeah, but
I don't care.
I don't buy your reason as to why you didn't play well against.
Bruv, I'm not asking you to buy anything, bro.
I don't agree with it.
I'm not asking you to buy it.
Yeah, and when I mentioned about mentality earlier, bro, I will speak about the mentality of your team, because one thing I've noticed about your team, yeah, under Carrick, is that off the ball, the structure seems really good. You know, you lot are pressing quite high. You're making sure that you're making the pitch more compressed. But against AC Milan, bro, again, mentality.
Again, like man's talking about against AC Milan. Like how many times did you beat us last season, Don?
Bro, you see, you're deflecting again, bro.
No, because you're talking about one game to formulate your whole argument. You said under Carrick. Carrick's been here for a while, bro. So what are you talking about one game for?
You're responding. You're being so defensive, as if I'm saying, as if I'm now saying.
No, because you're talking rubbish, bro. And I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here, yeah, and try and let you, yeah, try and manipulate the conversation, because no, we're not gonna do that. You said under Carrick, bro. Under Carrick started way back, bro, and we tucked you in. So I don't know what you're talking about.
But what's the point that I'm trying to make? You don't let me finish.
Brother, because you're not making a point, bro. You're just trying to push an agenda that has no grounds.
I'm talking about the game against Amorim, bro. Yeah? You man were meant to be
under Carrick, and now you're talking about Amorim. What are you talking about under Carrick, bro?
Yes, I'm talking about under Carrick.
We lost 2 competitive games under Carrick, bro. In how many games? And now you're saying under Carrick, bro.
Let me talk. Yeah? Let me talk.
You've been talking, but you're talking rubbish, rude boy.
No, you keep interrupting. But you don't let me land. You don't let me talk. You don't let me talk, bro. Yeah? I don't know what drink you got there. It's Red Bull or something, blood.
Let's go. Let's go.
I spoke about mentality earlier, because one thing that I noticed in that game, again, it's preseason. You're right. I'm not going to use that to come to any full-blown conclusions about United, about your season. I'm seeing people getting carried away about the Arsenal win and that. But it's not long ago that these same Arsenal fans were crying about their preseason. Oh, we look terrible. Now all of a sudden they're clear of everyone. They're going to beat everyone. I get that point, bro. That's the point that I'm making.
Well, there you go. So preseason don't mean nothing. And this is why you need to keep that in mind when you start trying to sell shit. Because you're trying to sell shit.
You're not letting me finish, bro. We're talking about that game in isolation. Because end of the day, that's the first time that you man have boxed Ruben. And let's be honest, Rants. Preseason or no preseason, bro, you didn't want that guy to get one over you, blood. Yeah?
Bro, because see, that's a different conversation. That's a different conversation. Now. If you said to me, yo, Rants, how do you feel about losing a game of football to Ruben Amorim? I tell you, I'm fucking seething. That's what I would tell you. That's what I would tell you. However, I'm not a moron. Do you know what I'm saying? So, if I can see, that the manager blatantly said, listen, we didn't play well. There's reasons for that. Man could have adapted. He didn't adapt to what was out there. There's certain players that needed 90 minutes, so they played the full game, even though he could have taken them off. When I look at the reasons behind the performance, I'm allowed to look at it and say, you know what? I hate the fact that we lost to that pussy-o, but there's a bigger picture here. Man can do that. Yeah, if we go out there and smoke whole 4-0, on Saturday, nobody's talking about AC Milan anymore. So it don't matter.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at, bro. If you had let me land my point.
You're not getting at anything, bro. You're taking too long, bro.
No, would have been because you kept interrupting me, bro.
No, but bro, like, how do you talk so much and don't say nothing?
Bro, you didn't let me finish, bro. You didn't let me finish my point, bro. Every time I'm getting to my point, you started deflecting, talking about Malaysia. Hey. You started telling me, oh, what did you do against Malaysian teams? What did you do against Malaysian teams? If you had listened, if you had let me finish, you'd have heard my point, right? Because I was actually getting at how you feel about losing to Ruben, bro. That's what I was getting at. You get? But you're going on like I was making full-blown conclusions, bro. I was never doing that. When I did Midday Live earlier with OB and that, yeah, bro. Bare people are trying to crash Man City. Man City are finished. I watched a bit of your video yesterday and that as well. Bro, I stayed quiet, right? For most of that part of the show. Because end of the day, I don't make conclusions based off of preseason, bro. And I never will. Yeah, and I never have.
But you came in here trying to crash it on me, about preseason when actually, our preseason on the whole has actually been pretty decent.
I came to crash it on you against AC Milan because I know how much you guys hate Ruben.
Yeah, but the thing is, you could have if you came in and said, Rants, I know you're pissed you lost to Ruben. I'd have said, yeah, we could have laughed about it. But when you start trying to put 2 and 2 together and getting 22 and that's when I have to stop you there. You're doing too much.
Let's be honest.
You know
let's be honest, yeah. That second
you're
half,
doing too much.
It was pathetic, though, wasn't it? It was pathetic.
Brother, it was, bro. It was a poor performance, and I'm pissed that we lost to him, bro, because he's a smug dickhead. Do you know what I mean? So it pissed me off, bro. It pissed me off, bro. But you know what? I'm not going to let how I felt in that game make me forget all the good times that I felt when I saw us playing some good football in the preseason, because I saw loads of good football. So I'm not gonna go on like we played like that for the whole preseason. If we did, then I would genuinely be pissed. But we haven't. We played some good football.
Exactly. That's why I'm not doing too much, bro. But let's move on a little bit, yeah. Before we even move on to Chelsea, right, and this whole Enzo Fernandez stuff, bro, yeah. Where have you got United finishing right now?
In the top 3.
In the top 3. Are you looking at second or third?
I'm not looking at anything. It depends on who we sign. It depends on who we sign before the window closes done.
As it is right now. That's what I asked you. As it is right now.
No, but I can't say as it is right now, because no team, is starting the season as it is right now.
It's true. It's true. But end of the day,
I can't say that. So I can't say that right now.
We can still do like a mini prediction, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you're saying top 3, which is fair. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Bro, let's move on anyway to this whole saga that I'm honestly just bored of. And I'm even bored talking about it as well, Rants, yeah? Because boy, you see this Enzo thing right now, yeah? Like, realistically, you said earlier you don't see Man City paying that money, right?
Listen, you know what it is? I'm in a weird place with Man City because I usually respect them with being a well-run football club, and right now they look an absolute shambles. The money that they spend on Anderson is a shambles. The money that they're agreeing to spend on Buwadi is a shambles. And then if they've been linked with Neto, they've been linked with your right back. What's his name?
Gusto.
They've been linked with Neto, Gusto, and Enzo. I don't know why Maresca's got a fetish here for Chelsea players, but if Hugo Viana allows him to sign any Chelsea players, Man City should probably sack him. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Chelsea finished 10th last season. So I don't know why the fuck man's trying to go Chelsea and buy anyone, innit? Like, Man City usually are a team with a plan, and right now it looks like they have no plan, innit? And that could be detrimental for them. They might be struggling to finish in the top 4 if they allow this guy to sign who he wants to sign. So if City get it together and tell Enzo, listen, cut the crap. You know what I'm saying? Maresca, that is. Cut the crap. We're going to recruit for the club. Cool. If they allow him to bring in who he wants, they're done. They're done, mate.
You don't rate his talent ID?
I don't rate his talent ID. I don't rate Manchester City's team, like, from what they're showing. Because you know what it is with Man City, Man City have been declining over, like, the last 3 years, but Pep Guardiola has been keeping these guys overperforming. And what I mean by that is, people actually think Jeremy Doku's a good footballer because of Pep Guardiola. But then when you watch my man play for Belgium, he looks awful, bro. Man looks like the Black Sonic the Hedgehog, bro. And then you got Semenyo on the other side, who's a scrub as well, but he'll pick up goals every now and then, bro. But them two man are the yin yang twins, blood. I told man already, blood.
Semenyo on the right,
the true Rasta man, blood, on the wings. Them man are awful, bro. Like, City's attack is trash, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got Mamouche that, for whatever reason, it ain't worked out, bro.
He's positionless, Rants. I'm tired of them profiles, bro. Yeah,
but them man are shit, bro. There's too many of them,
bro. These Nkukus, these Felixes. I even put out a tweet the other day, because you see, AC Milan, they're looking to get rid of Nkuku already, bro. And it's like, bro, you see these guys, that people claim to be second strikers, bro. Let's
these men are all rubbish, bro.
Bro, let's not disrespect the actual real second strikers, guys that can actually play as second strikers. Yeah. Guys like Griezmann, guys like you've got Ronaldinho, guys like what's his name as well, Firmino. Firmino could come.
But them guys are the system. But the problem is, football's moved away from that. And the thing is, Pep has been given a lot of these man life, and now Pep's not there no more. You're starting to see how average all of these guys are, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Semenyo is average, bro, and that's putting it nicely. Do you know what I mean? Doku's average, that's putting it nicely. Fucking Anderson's a bum, like. And the thing is, it's like English fans.
Anderson's not a bum. He's
a bum, man. Like, bro, Anderson needs to keep it 100, bro. Like, man is on this cardio thing. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all he's on. Bro. I see this man.
He was on yesterday.
This bro was doing overlaps from centre mid. It's like, bro, like, it's like, bro,
that shape, yeah? That shape looked so weird, bro. I was watching it. I was thinking,
brother, nobody knew what City were trying to do, bro. Man had Kovacic in a single fucking pivot, bro.
Yeah, Yep. And then
and you wonder why Arsenal's pumping you in your forehead,
bro. I was even saying to LB earlier, yeah. I was like, bro, you see the person that actually makes the most sense out of Chelsea to bring into that midfield, yeah, is Caicedo, bruv. Not Enzo. You know what I mean? Caicedo is probably the closest thing that you're going to get to try and replace him.
Where's Enzo going to play? What, in that single pivot there?
Bro, he's going to kill that guy if he tries to play him there. He's going to absolutely kill him. And that's where my
frustration is. If City set up like that this season, bro, they're going to get their head bust by
you're going to see
bad teams as well. You're
probably going to see what Maresca likes to do, yeah. He likes to invert the fullback sometimes to go next to the guy that's playing like a long six, and then he likes that fullback to then go into the pocket. You'll see O'Reilly.
Gusto's more of an overlapping fullback, so why does he even want him?
You see what I'm saying, bro? He wants to use Gusto in like the little pockets. Yesterday, I'm seeing O'Reilly. I don't know what the hell he was doing either. I don't know what a lot of these guys were doing on the pitch yesterday, bro. It just looked really, really stale. You know what I mean? But when it comes to Enzo, bro, yeah, like, I get it. I get his frustration right now, innit? Because end of the day, man joined the project at the beginning. He was 21, like we've spoken about before. You know, man's not seen any real progress. We've got no Champions League again, right? But when it comes to like Man City right now, I would hear it, Rants, yeah, if he was going to a Man City team full of Rodri, you know, KDB, Haaland, and these sort of guys like City in their prime with Pep and that. I'll get that, bro. But if you're not going to Real Madrid, yeah, are Man City really that attractive right now to be going over there for Maresca when you can be right here?
They're not, bro. Like, I'll be honest. A lot of their attraction come from Pep Guardiola. That's where
it came from. That they had, the all-timers that they had, and they've gone, right?
You look at Man City right now, the names, like, and this is what I'm saying. Erling sitting down, man used to be able to look around the dressing room and see some real big hitters, and now man seeing Semenyo and fucking, you get me, Anderson and Doku and that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's mad. When you look at that changing room now, like, there's there's no big player, like, there's no big player presence left, bro. Like, it's all meaty now. It's so meaty, fam.
The only ones that are left here from like their winning era, well, Foden was there from the beginning and he looks rubbed out right now, right? And then you've got Diaz is still there and they probably need an upgrade on him. And then you've got Haaland, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that era is actually done. You know what I'm saying?
It's done.
Man City right now are human. You know what I mean? It's not Man City in their prime, bro. Like Enzo, bro. You're looking around, you're seeing João Pedro, you're seeing Rodgers, you're seing Palmer, you're seeing Caicedo next to you, bro. Right? You're seeing Chelsea this summer actually moving correct. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm not scared to crash it on my team, bro. I've crashed it on Blue for time. But end of the day, I said to you, you know, when they were talking about the model changing and whatnot, I said, I'll believe it when I see it. Now I'm actually seeing the model changing, bro. There's no way that you're going to be bringing in guys that are nearly 40 and you're going to tell me the model's not changing, right? You're bringing in
the model definitely different for sure.
You know what I'm saying? You're looking at the system that we're looking to play. You're bringing in players that can actually fit that system. You've got Xabi Alonso, who was actually a world-class midfielder, right? And when I'm looking at anyone in the team who's similar to Xabi Alonso, it's probably Enzo, bruv. You know what I'm saying? In terms of actually, if you play Enzo deeper, he's similar to Xabi Alonso because he likes to control games the way Xabi did.
Enzo can't pass like Xabi Alonso, and he can't control games either, bro.
Xabi was better than Enzo. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
the metronome in your team would have been Santos, and you sold him.
Impossible. Santos is nothing like Xabi Alonso,
bruv. He's a metronome, blood, more than Enzo. Enzo ain't no metronome, blood. You're not building nothing through Enzo, blood. Listen, nah.
Bro, Santos, you trying to compare Santos to Xabi Alonso? So
I'm not comparing him. I'm saying, like, someone, you said controlling a game, bro. Santos is going to control the game better than Enzo Fernandez, bro.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I do know, bruv. Enzo Fernandez ain't getting on the ball and popping it off like that. He's not. That's not his game, bro. He's a box crashing energy guy, bro. Like, he's not controlling no games, bro.
The fact that you think he's a box crasher, like, before you think of him deep lying, bro, it shows me that you're not watching Enzo deep lying, bro. Right? Most Chelsea fans I speak to, hold on, bro.
Deep lying Enzo.
That's the best Enzo, bro. Most Chelsea fans that don't like the guy prefer him there.
Fair enough, man.
I prefer him there. Yeah. Real Madrid, before we signed Enzo, Real Madrid were trying to bring that guy to replace Cruz.
I know what you keep saying, bro.
Yeah?
That
He's not as good as Cruz, but he can do similar things. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. When it comes to the managers, Xabi Alonso is clear of Maresca as a player, right? That is someone that Enzo can learn more from. You know what I mean? As much as he knows Maresca, no, Xabi Alonso literally played a similar role to what you're probably going to play in this team. You know what I'm saying? So when people say, "Oh, Enzo can't control games," you man probably just know Enzo box crashing. You weren't watching Enzo when he came on the pot.
Listen,
Clearly.
I look forward to seeing him control games this season, bro. Like, listen, I'm happy. I'm happy for him to prove me wrong. I'm happy.
I hope I see Enzo further back the pitch because that's when I feel like he's most effective. I don't really like Enzo in the little pockets, bro. As much as I like how he creates further up, as much as I like how he scores goals, I prefer him joining the attack rather than being a part of the attack at the beginning. I want to see Rodgers or Palmer in between the lines and Enzo behind him, right? This thing of Enzo can't control games is absolute bullshit, bro. It's bullshit.
Hopefully he shows us.
You know what I mean? It's bullshit. Madrid literally wanted him for that exact same role before we even signed him. You know what I mean? So
I hear it.
If I'm Enzo right now, I get it. Like there might be a gap with the salary with Chelsea and whatnot, but at this stage of Man City's projects, are they really worth pushing for like that, bro? I don't think they are. You know what I mean, Rants? I don't think they are. If Enzo was at Tottenham, for example, maybe then you can push. But I'm sorry, bro. Like we've actually got a team this season that can do something serious, especially with one game a week. You know what I mean?
So why are your team entertaining selling him then?
Say that again, bro.
Why are they entertaining selling Enzo if he can do all of these things?
Listen, I feel like it's a situation, yeah, where like Chelsea don't really want to sell him and Enzo doesn't really want to leave, right? Because
so where's the noise coming from then?
If Chelsea really wanted to sell him, bro, they would put him on the market for a price where he's getting snapped up quickly. What they're doing right now, they're doing a half-hearted thing.
No, because they want their money back, bro. They spent over 100 million on him, so they want over 100 million back.
Of course. But at the end of the day, they can make life easier for teams, bro. They're not trying to make life easier.
Because you lot are known for selling well, so they're not exactly going to say, "Oh yeah, just take our player. Like we'll lose money. We're happy to lose money." They're not going to do that.
That's a very good point. But in terms of the figures that are still being placed on Enzo, they're figures that are going to deter a lot of teams. That's why you're not seeing a lot of teams trying to go in for him because he's too expensive, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
Really and truly, and Chelsea want to keep him, bro. They want to keep him. But they had to come out and defend themselves, didn't it? Because Pastore came out talking a lot. You know what I'm saying? Enzo Fernandez, there's a big gap in the valuation for the salary and whatnot. So Chelsea had to come back and say, you know what, yeah? You want to leave? All right, cool. We're going to let everyone know you're not untouchable. You know what I'm saying? You're not untouchable, bro. Right? So how I look at it, Enzo, of course, he's disgruntled right now. But I don't think he's...
Why is he disgruntled? But I thought you said he doesn't want to leave. So why is he disgruntled?
Bro, of course. Bro, why would he not be disgruntled? Look what's happened the past 4 years. Past 3-4 years.
But who cares about that? If you don't want to leave, then you look at the new manager coming in, you say fresh start, and you say, you know what, charge it to the game. Why does he want to leave?
Bro, you're forgetting that all of this started to happen before Xabi even came in, right? If Enzo right now...
That means he's not happy then. How can he be happy and unhappy at the same time?
Bro, he wasn't happy before, but right now, we don't know the conversations he's had with Xabi, bro, right? Enzo right now isn't going to come out and say, I'm staying at Chelsea, because end of the day, that means that he loses leverage. Because I promise you, Rants, the moment that Man City don't sign this guy, I will not be surprised if you see exclusive from Fabrizio, because Chelsea love giving Fabrizio the news. Exclusive from Fabrizio, he signed a new contract, right? Because that's another thing as well. The whole conversation around the salary, that's why we're even here. Because first of all, you lot don't want to pay me. And on top of that, you're fucking around, bro, with how you lot have been moving. So why should I stay? Man City, let's be real, bro. Man City will give him the bag. Man City will give him 300k a week or 280k a week. I don't think Chelsea will do that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like Enzo's at that stage where man wants to be skipping training. You know what I'm saying? Like, get me the fuck out of here. I don't think it's that. I feel like Enzo's looking to see what's going on right now and using Man City a little bit as leverage to get what he wants. You know what I'm saying?
So he's going to stay and he's going to get more money.
Exactly that, bro. I think if he stays, he will sign a new contract quickly, bro. Quickly. I think Chelsea will get that wrapped up quickly, innit? You know what I mean? So let's see what he does, man. If he goes, it's a shame. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like there's enough time to get a replacement right now, bro. I'm seeing we're linked to Alex Scott, but Bournemouth keep telling us...
You've been linked to them for the whole summer, but they're saying they want 90-odd million. And if you do sell Enzo for 100 and something million, they're going to want the lion's share of that money. The reason why I don't think you'll sell Enzo is because if you do sell Enzo, then you've sold Enzo and Santos, yeah, and these men know you've got money there. So whoever you go to buy, they're going to cost way more.
100% Rants. And one thing about playing in that position as well, yeah, bro, you can't be making such drastic changes, yeah, to such an important position when the replacement hasn't even had a pre-season, bro. right?
Mm-hmm.
That pivot, you see that pivot that Xabi plays, Rants, with just two players, bro. If you don't understand the dynamics of when Caicedo's gonna drop off or when that player's gonna go and when that player's gonna, brother, you are gonna get cooked in there, right? I remember when Caicedo first joined with Poch, we signed this guy when the season started, if you remember. He missed the first game against Liverpool. Bro, his first game against West Ham, he was all over the place. He even gave away a penalty, right? It took him a little bit of time to start to get used to how we want to play. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just feel like this position is such an important position, especially with Enzo as well, being such an important player, bro. We should have got rid of him way earlier in the window. Because me, bro, I told you bare times, I've accepted that he's going to Madrid. But this Man City
but Madrid don't want him though.
No, that was before the whole thing came out. Before the whole thing came out about, you know, we're not looking at Enzo Fernandez. We all thought he was going to go there.
But if you accepted him going somewhere that never wanted him, then there was really nothing to accept.
No, but you're not listening, bro. I'm
listening.
The communications came out after we was linked, right? The whole thing in the summer was Enzo is going to Madrid. That was before Real Madrid came out and spoke.
But that could have just been his agent because he wanted to leave, but Real Madrid didn't want him.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what happened in the end. But we wasn't really looking at Man City. Yes, we saw that Man City were interested, but Man City came out saying that they're looking at Anderson as number one, and even Tonali was ahead of Enzo on their list as well, bruv. You know what I'm saying? So realistically, I didn't really see us doing business with Man City, but I saw us doing business with Real Madrid. And to be honest, I didn't really mind the business with Madrid because I'm like, yo, at least he leaves the country. As much as I don't want him to leave, at least he leaves the country, bro. But to be selling one of our main players to an op, yeah, that's wounded right now. It don't make sense, bro. We're helping them, Rants. You know what I'm saying? They've just lost Rodri.
I'll be honest. If you sell Enzo, yeah, to Man City, you're not helping them, bro. They need way better than Enzo.
Bro, he's not, for me, yeah, I don't feel like he's a very good replacement for Rodri. I agree with that. Like I said,
Enzo, Buardi, and Anderson, that three there will be one of the worst midfields in the Big Six, bro.
Listen, I don't think that he would be a great replacement for Rodri. But what I'm saying in terms of helping, I'm talking about the creativity. I'm talking about usually being available. I'm talking about on the ball as well. Off the ball, you man can cook him as much as you want because yes, you know, I think he's just decent off the ball. But on the ball, and like Cookton said, he gives you GA as well, bro. I think he's helping them in terms of that, right? Right now, I don't want to help these guys because I honestly believe that Chelsea have a chance of winning the league, right? We don't give them Enzo Fernandez, it now means that they're scrambling to go and get someone else. That's what I want to do. I don't want to help them because it's Man City, and on top of that, they've got that fucking Malteser over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be helping them at all. Yeah, Enzo will go into that team, and if you deep it, Rants, he's one of the few players in that squad that understands how Maresca wants to play. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be teaching other people, bro, what to do. You know what I mean? So I don't want to help them at all, innit? I want them to be mudded right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want.
Interesting. I don't know if this is that the Financial Times. Like, is this news to you lot, or did you not know that?
No, I didn't see that. You know, Todd Bowley and Mark Warren talks to sell raw. Where's that coming from?
Is that good for you lot or bad for you?
I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, man, because they don't really call the shots on anything. They don't call the shots on nothing, bro. Like Todd Bowley, he was the one that was doing all the recruitment when he first came. You know, they got rid of everyone. But yeah, he got taken away from like all sporting responsibilities. He's more on like the commercial side, isn't it? So really and truly, it's not really going to do much. It'll just be Todd Bowley and Mark selling their percentage to someone else who's a billionaire and wants to be on the board, part of the consortium. Because really and truly, it's like Barley and Clearlake who call all the shots, right? And that's probably why Todd wants to leave.
So what is he's just what, a minority investor, and then he'll just make money on the money he put in and dip.
Exactly that, bro. He hasn't got no responsibilities anymore.
Cool. That means it was just a cash grab for him anyway. So
he was the one that wanted Ronaldo, bro, from United.
Yeah.
He wanted Ronaldo. He's the one that signed Cucurella. That first window was all him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up Monts as well, man. That first window was all him, but it won't really make a difference, man. But to be honest, I like Bowley, man. I like how he speaks. I like how he carries himself. He's a funny guy, man. So it'll be a shame to see him go, but it's not really going to make much of a difference for us.
Fairs. You know what I mean? Nah, that makes a lot of sense. Hey, guys, listen. We got 1,800 in here, brother, and we ain't hit the 800 likes target, so we need to get those up. You know what I'm saying? You need to run it up.
Hey, Rants, what are you saying for Chelsea? What are you saying for Chelsea this season, bro? Like, how do you think?
Bro, I'll be honest, yeah. I haven't seen any of your preseason. I haven't seen the football you're playing or anything. I have seen a few Chelsea fans say that they weren't really happy with some of the performances, but it's so early, bro. Like, I haven't seen anyone. I haven't seen Chelsea. I haven't seen Tottenham. I didn't see Man City in preseason. I didn't see Arsenal. The only preseason games I saw were the United ones. So I don't even know stylistically how everyone's looking. I don't know. Like, I'm going into this season completely not knowing what's going on anywhere in it apart from my own club. So I just have to wait and see. Like, Chelsea's 11, starting 11 with everyone available looks like a good 11. Do you know what I'm saying? Outside of the 11, I don't think there's a lot going on. But the 11,
who's outside the 11 you don't rate?
It's not that I don't rate them. It's that when I look at certain areas of the pitch, like when I look at your attack, for instance, I rate João Pedro. I rate him, but then I don't rate any of your wingers apart from Esteval.
You don't rate Quenda?
Pardon?
You don't rate Quenda?
I've only seen him play wing back for Amarim, bro. So I've not seen him play wing. I don't even know if he's good as a winger, bro. I've just seen him play wing back, and we were linked with him as a wing back. So
you talk about Solis. You talk about Solis earlier playmaking. This guy's got the fundamentals, bro. He's a serious.
I don't know, bro. I saw him as a wing back, innit? Like, so I can't really judge him on anything other than wing back. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, innit? He's a serious playmaker, bro. Serious one.
Bro, we're gonna see, innit? We got a whole season. You know them ones. So it's one of them ones where, on paper, team looks good. I've been hearing that your fullback looks good, the right back, but I haven't seen him play. So
let's try. Yep. Very good
sign. Man just have to take man's word for it. I don't really know. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, honestly, I don't really know. I really don't know anyone. Like, even the Arsenal games, I didn't see any of the games. I just saw the scores and I saw some of their fans like overreacting, like, and then you get me, and then they won the City game, and all of a sudden, all the stuff that was said before doesn't matter anymore.
Doesn't matter no more. Yeah, exactly.
You get it? Like, Liverpool have been poor for all preseason, and then the last game, apparently they looked pretty good, and now everyone's pretending that everything happened before didn't happen. Do you get what I'm saying? They surrendered a 2-goal lead to Leeds and lost. Do you know what I'm saying? So preseason is, bruv, to be honest, my whole life, preseason has always been about seeing the new signings. But that's it.
And the kids.
That's it. The young players that go on the tour and you're like, yo, who can break into the first team? That's what preseason's about. Like, people trying to make preseason into a make and break of the season is crazy. I remember Poch's first preseason for Chelsea. You lot looked incredible.
It was cooking, bro. And then he decided to change things, bro. And we just started to fuck around.
You looked incredible in preseason. I see you, man, smashing people up. I see Nicholas Jackson, like, was fucking balling crazy, out of control in preseason. I thought, yo, this guy looks sick. And then the season happened how it happened. Do you get what I mean? So I'm not going to do... You get me? I'm not going to do all the preseason nonsense with other rivals. And, like, when their teams lost, I wasn't in their comments saying, you lost. Like, it's not that.
It's not that deep. Yeah, I get that, bro. What it is here, like, people need to realize, even when the season starts, Rants, you're not gonna see, like, bro, it takes teams till like probably
September, October. We're not gonna see the best of anyone probably until about 6 to 8 games in, bro. Really.
Exactly. And this is where all the managers, especially the ones that are aiming for top 5, this is where they're gonna earn their money, because they're gonna have to be managing that squad well, because a lot of those players that are starting, bro, most of them ain't gonna be fully fit to be playing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They're far from it. You know what I mean? So this weekend, bro, you're probably gonna see Carrick making 3-4 subs, bro. You know what I'm saying,
bro? But this is why, like, Mason Mount's a waste man for getting injured, because he would have started the season. You know what I'm saying? He would have started the season, because that was Yuri's first game, like the last one. That was his first full game. Do you know what I'm saying? Same with Bruno, first game. Rashford, that was his first minutes. That was Kobe Mainoo's first minutes. Like, some of these men have had no minutes in preseason, so they're not going to be up to speed for another 2 months.
Yep, I get that, bro. I get that, and that's why I was even, for me, when Brazil didn't take, not even Brazil, Ancelotti didn't take Pedro, I said, yo, this is good for Chelsea, bro. You know what I'm saying? Palmer being there the whole time, Rodgers and that, these guys have just come back. But when you're watching João Pedro right now, Rants, I'm telling you, bro, this guy has to be in the Golden Boot conversations, bro. He's too good. He's too good, man. Honestly, bro, the types of goals that this guy scores.
But the style of play that you play is going to determine how much goals he scores. But even if he doesn't score goals, he's a good footballer, innit? He can always fall back on his ability. That's what I like.
But what we are gonna do, yeah, we're definitely gonna play three at the back. I think that's a given now because our last game
always
against
going to be that, Don. I don't know why he even bothered coming in and doing the 4 at the back. It was never going to stay that way. I told you, as soon as he gets banged in the face, it's 3 at the back. That's Alonso's like fullback is 3 at the back.
Yeah, but the thing is, we've got the players in it. We've got the players, bro. What it is for me, yeah, like that first game against Fulham, yeah, we need to make sure that we win that game. You know what I'm saying? We need to make sure that we win that game and start off the season well, bro. Because I can't be doing this thing again where man are talking about, oh yeah, sack Jabby and that in September. I can't be doing that. We need a very, very good start. You know what I'm saying? I want to be seeing the first 5 games. We need to go to the Emirates and fucking win. That third game, yeah. We go to the Emirates.
Is it the third game?
Third game, yeah.
You know what? It's a good time to go there. It's a good time for us to play City. I believe, yeah, the first 6 to 8 games, if you're playing a rival, it's a good time to play them.
It is. It is a good time to play them. They looked really good yesterday, but again, I'm not going to ignore everything else that I've seen in preseason. Yes, granted, you know, fitness and all of these things, and yeah, they were playing a lot of kids and whatnot, but at the end of the day, I'm not looking at yesterday and saying you're also going to play like this in every game. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather butt them at the beginning. And ironically, bro, the last time we beat them was literally when we played them this early in the season away from home.
Yeah.
That's the last time Chelsea beat Arsenal, bro. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like now is a good time to catch them. It's going to be completely different because obviously different manager again, different players, right? Every time we seem to play Arteta because, bruv, his record against Chelsea is his best record against any team, right?
Oh, really?
Look at how many managers and players he's come against, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So if we beat them in that third game, it will be a massive statement. I'm not saying it now means Chelsea are going to go win the league.
It would be a massive statement anyway because they don't lose many games.
They don't lose many games, especially at the Emirates. You know what I'm saying? So for Xavi to come in and beat them and end this record of since 2018, bro. We ain't beating these guys since 2018. Do you know how mad that is, broski? Crazy, bro. You know what I mean? So we need to make sure that we're winning that game, man. But honestly, right now, I'm looking forward to the season, innit? Let's see how the window ends with Enzo. I hope he stays. You know what I mean? Because we can't be inconveniencing ourselves and going to try and get Wharton. And now Palace are telling us, yo, we can't sell him right now because we can't get a replacement. Maybe come back in January, right? Yeah. Bournemouth as well. They're not inclined to sell. They might hit us the way Sunderland hit us and say, yo, you lot are getting us mad. Fuck off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't come back again. We don't want to do no business with you, man. We've told you already, he's not going nowhere, right? So as much as you think, oh yeah, he's not the right guy for Rodri, we've still given them one of our best players and we haven't been able to get a replacement. So we've actually weakened ourselves and we've strengthened them, Rants. You know what I'm saying? So It just doesn't make any sense to me right now, yeah, to sanction any move. You know what I mean? Don't make no sense at all, bruv.
I completely agree. You know what I'm saying? You lot, make sure you run up the likes. You already know what time it is. And yeah, bro, we got 800 target, bruv. We got 1,800 in here, bro. We ain't even hit 500. You man are snoozing, bruv. So
make sure it's 2021, isn't it? Sorry, Ridwan, I think it's 2021. Sorry, 2021 is when we beat them. Yeah, 2021. That was the last
time. Well, we beat them last season, but I ain't got to think that far back.
Sorry, 2018, I think, is the last time we beat them at the Bridge, if I'm correct. Yeah. Let me just double check that. 2018, because my boy was saying this in the group chat. Chelsea beat Arsenal.
It's all right. Arteta ain't beat my manager. So, you know what I'm saying? Man just needs to, you know, we can skirt past that.
2019 was the last time, bro. Yeah. So last time we beat Arsenal at the Bridge was 2019. And the last time we beat them in the league was 2021. Correct. Crazy. Mad thing, bro.
Hey, the game is the game. Carrick's already dunked on him twice, so you know what I mean. The game is the game, innit? We're chilling. Well,
Man City as well. Man City, we haven't beaten Man City since 2021 as well, blood.
You see what I was saying? All of them mad records, bro. I don't know. We can't relate, bro. We slapped all of you lot, so you know what I mean?
Now that has to end this year, though, man. Especially
it won't. We'll see you again soon, bro. I can't lie, bro. Like the one thing about United, yeah, bro. Even when we're shit, yeah, there's just something in these big games. We can always just pull a rabbit out the hat. Always, like it's mad. Like I don't know how we do it, bro. It's spiritual, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know, so mad. You know, we're playing you lot on Halloween, innit?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
we're playing you lot on Halloween, and it's early kickoff as well, brother. The Bridge.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough, man. Now we got you lot, man. You know what I'm saying? We got you. Like, it's fine. I'm looking forward to it, man. Bro, I'm looking forward to every game, bro, because I feel like this is actually going to be a really good season because it's so unpredictable this season, bro. Like, there's so many things that could or couldn't happen in it, and I think that the end of this transfer window is going to be bonkers, bro, because it went from being a seller's market, and I think it's going to turn into a buyer's market at the end, because loads of teams are going to be like running around trying to get business done. So teams are probably going to take less money because they want to get their business done, and I think that loads of money is probably going to be spent in the last week, bro. Like, it's going to be insane, bro. I think we're going to see a lot of movement from everyone.
No,
do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
So, man.
Yeah.
That will
I
be
feel like there's another bomb incoming. I don't know who it's going to be, but I feel like there's a bomb incoming, bro.
Yeah,
somewhere.
there's going to be a big, I think some club is going to make a mad signing that nobody saw coming, and everyone's going to be confused. It won't be the Barcola one, because everyone knows the Barcola thing is a matter of time. It will be like an out of the blue signing that nobody was talking about. You know what I mean?
Do you think these? Have you seen the rumors about Gyökeres to Barcelona? Apparently, bro.
Yeah, but come on, man. Do you know what I mean? That's not real. I think Arsenal want to get rid of him, but I don't think Barcelona are interested. They tried to offer man in a swap for Alvarez. I think that they just want to offload him. I think it's an agent-driven thing.
He fucking reeks, don't he?
Oh, he's so bad. Do you know what I mean? So, but it's what it is, bro. Listen, you win some, you lose some, innit? Like, that's a bad. Like, you know what? The good thing about Arsenal winning the league is that they can cover up how bad that signing was.
Exactly.
It's awful,
bro. And the thing is, he's meaty, yeah, but he was still their best attacker last season. That's how shit their attack was. That's how shit their attack was, bro. And now they've got a few hopes about Osimhen to Arsenal. I don't see that, bro.
I don't think it. He's getting paid well in Turkey. I think he's good.
No, 100%, bro. I don't really see that one. And Arteta, like Osimhen, Mikel Arteta and Osimhen, bro.
Yeah, no. That's bro. There'll be a fist fight, blood. If them man.
100%.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah,
no.
Bro, I can imagine if Osimhen was at Arsenal already. I can imagine Arteta going in there.
You would have sold him already, bro. Arteta don't like personalities like Osimhen. Osimhen's a madman, bro. Like, that doesn't work.
Bro, he would have done him the way he done Alba. You know what I'm saying? I swear down, bro. There's no way. I don't think that works. Nah, I don't see that one there, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, someone else said something here. Rafinha's been appointed as first captain of Barcelona. Rafinha's their captain.
Yeah, well, of course, they're not going to give it to Rodri, though, are they? Do you know what I mean? Because he just arrived.
I mean, he just took number 16 off Lopez. Lopez is number 7 now.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? He might do a vice-captain Rodri thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he'll still be the captain on the pitch, though, innit?
Yeah, of course.
All them Spanish brothers, they know him, obviously. So, technically,
he'll have the respect.
Yeah, facts, bro. YK says, Don, you rated him. Bro, you know what it is about Gyökeres, yeah? I don't know if you're talking about Osimhen or Gyökeres. With Gyökeres, bro, me and Jem, so Jem, if you guys don't know who Jem is, big Chelsea fan, right? And he was on the Gyökeres train for time. And one thing I kept saying was, bro, I'll take him because I think with our creativity in our team, like Cole Palmer, Enzo, and these guys, Esteval, I think he'll do well here because all-round game, I don't think he's that good in it. I just think he's just a finisher, right? But one thing I kept saying to Jem, I said, bro, when I'm watching these games back, this guy's just in bare space. I even said the pitches look like wasteland. From if you play Modern Warfare 2, you know about the map wasteland, bro, right? Every time Gyökeres was scoring goals for Sporting, I'm just seeing my man in bare space. And I said to Jem, he's not going to get that in the Prem. We're mainly facing low blocks, bro. So I'm not too sure on him. I'm very skeptical about him coming to Chelsea, bro. But I will take him because I think our creativity will help cover his deficiencies, bro. Right? But if you put him in a team like Arsenal, what do you think is going to happen with their lack of creativity? It's not going to work out. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work out, bro. Yeah? The man them know. Saya said, man said wasteland, bro. You know about wasteland. Go watch the Gyökeres tapes in Portugal and you will see how much space that guy was getting. I kept telling Jem, he's not getting that here, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting that here. Yeah? So, you know, I'm happy that we didn't sign him, innit? Because, boy, I can't deal with the lack of technical ability from that guy, bro. The ball just bounces off his shin pads. It bounces off his thigh. He tries to bring it down. It just looks like an absolute mess. He came on yesterday, bro. Man's just looking like the ugly duckling. You know,
he's awful, bro. Yeah, me. I told these lot when I was watching Sporting, yeah, when we appointed Amorim and I was watching him, I was like, brother, this bro just bare space running, bro. I said, this guy's not even better than Ollie Watkins, bruv. Like, when I was watching him. Like, it's just it's bait, like, man's just, you get me? He's just a physical player that he's just not that good, like. technically he's bad, isn't it? So if you put him in a situation where he's physically dominant, he's fine. The problem is in the Premier League, most centre backs are strong. You know what I'm saying? So like, he's not just gonna be able to just lean on these guys, bro. Like he's awful, man. So
I need him. I need him to stay, bro, because that Havertz guy, yeah, I'm certain that he'll pick up more niggles this season.
no, of course he will. He can't stay fit, man. He can't.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I need my man there, because right now Alvarez, he's still pushing for Barca. I can't. These men cannot be getting Alvarez, bro.
They're not. He's not coming back to England, Alvarez. He's staying in Spain. He's already there. He's already comfortable. Do you know what I mean? So like, they're not getting Alvarez. I'll be real. Like, so
and don't need to sell Gyökeres or Havertz. Don't need to sell Gyökeres or Havertz to bring him in as well, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, bro. Do you know what I mean? I think that the left winger they brought in is good enough to start the season for them. I don't necessarily think that they need another left winger unless they sell Martinelli, and Martinelli looks like he's digging his heels in and he doesn't want to leave. So
you see this, yeah, right, yeah. And that's what I was telling you about when we spoke about the wages before, bro. Yeah. I've been consistent throughout, bro. For guys like Olise, pay them the bag, right? You've had a lot of, Arsenal fans recently getting gassed because they just pay the bag for anyone, bro. Like, now you're seeing why
it's hard so to get rid of these players.
Bro, why the fuck is Jesus gonna want to leave, yeah? I'm looking at it right now. This guy's on 265k.
He's not going nowhere. He'll run that contract down just like Sancho did, just like Rashford's going to. When you put these men on this money, they're running down the contract, bro. Like, this is life, innit? You have to pay for the sins of the people that put them on the money and charge it to the game.
Bro, Martinelli right now, yeah, is getting 180,000 a week.
That's what I mean.
Nearly 10 million a year, bro. And you think
he's only getting that if he goes Saudi or Turkey. He's not getting that if he goes to another team, bro, because no big names are not in for him.
Exactly, bro. You know what I mean? Saka 300 bags a week. Kai Havertz 280 a week. These wages are mad. Saliba, I hear it. 250 Saliba, no problem. Right? Yeah. Declan Rice 240 is important for you guys, no problem. I'm looking at Gyökeres. Gyökeres on 200k a week. Okay, whatever. They thought they were signing.
That's mental though. Gyökeres on 200 bags is crazy.
Bro, Madueke's getting 150k a week. This guy was earning 50k at Chelsea, bro.
I think we got Sesko on like 160 or something, maybe. He might be on Madueke money, maybe. You know what I mean?
Madueke's money actually, bro, this guy's money went up by 100k a week. For what? For what?
Hold on, what? He was on 50 at Chelsea?
He was on 50 bags a week at Chelsea, bro. He's on 150 now.
Mad.
You see what I'm saying? These men just overpay for.
Hey, bro, I think Don logged out by accident. You know what I'm saying? Brother, see, but what I'm saying, Don was like, oh my days. Yeah, bro, what extra 100 bags is crazy, Don.
He's on 150 a week, bro. Let me go through some of their wages so you can see. Yeah?
Fuck.
Who else is there, bro? He's on 150 a week. David Raya is probably going to get a new contract soon. So I'm seeing 100 bags a week right now still. You'll get more money. Solids, to be fair, they've signed Solids on 90k a week. That's the sort of money that they should have been bringing in guys like Madueke on, bro.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah? Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? Skelly's on 45 bags a week now. The Bruno wages haven't saved yet, innit? So I can't see it.
Yeah. Bruno will be on 200.
Yeah. And that's why, for me, I've been consistent, bro. When it comes to these salaries that Chelsea pay, I don't mind them giving, certain man 160, 170. Your money goes up as you perform. But for certain man like Olise, you break the bank for them, bro. That's how it's got to be. You know what I'm saying? You can't be giving. Why the hell is Kai Havertz on 280 a week? Why?
I hear it.
You know what I'm saying? The guy was horrible for 3 years technically at Chelsea, bro. And they gave this guy more money. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? So, boy, this is what I mean, man. They're gonna struggle to get rid of Martinelli. He'll probably be there come the end of the window. I don't see where he goes unless he goes on like a loan maybe or something like that, and he comes back to Arsenal next season. Do I really see Arsenal right now wanting to get themselves involved with Bacola and that when they've got Solis? Like you've said, Solis, the way he's performing, Rants, he's probably
he's a functional player in a functional team. He suits them everything they're doing. I don't think they should go and try and sign a Maverick. It could throw things off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro. He's probably changed their plans on that side to go and get another left winger, bro. So Martinelli, Jesus, they're probably stuck with him again this season, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, he'll probably go on a loan, and then they'll still have to get rid of him next season. You're looking at Reece Nelson, bro. Reece Nelson's 100k a week, fam. Yeah, 100 bags a week, bro. For what? You know what I mean? That's why he don't want to leave either. Man will dilly-dally. Should I go to West Ham right now? Why should he leave when he's getting 100k a week in London? You know what I mean? So this is what happens, people. When you start to overpay these guys that haven't even shown anything for your club, and they're not even levels like that, this is the problem that you get when you're trying to move them on. They don't want to leave that contract, and rightly so. Why should they leave? They are under contract. It's either you pay me out or you keep me here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But I've got to cut anyway. I've got to cut anyway, Rants, man.
That's calm. Yeah, big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we get these lights up on here. Make sure you subscribe to Dom People. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you drop a comment in the next one.